This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? We really appreciate it. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week's video takes me to a pawn shop in Tampa, I think North Tampa, Pawn Max. I actually found a brand new Disney animated Blu-ray still in the wrapper. Along with that, I have my Kino Lover classic pick for the week, my 3D pick, which is a Japanese import, a couple Scream Factory picks. So have some bangers in here. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either streaming on the Fire Stick, actual physical media, or live in the theater with my family. And I'm going to kick it off with some physical media. This is actually one of my Hamilton book pickups. It's a 2021 drama horror, You Are Not My Mother. This was directed and written by Kate Dolan, produced by Sophie Green. This stars Hazel Duke, Carolyn Bracken, Ingrid Craigie, Jordan or Jordani Jones, Paula Reed. The plot behind this: in a North Dublin housing estate, teenager Char's mother mysteriously goes missing. When she returns without explanation, Char resolves to uncover the truth behind her disappearance and shed light on the family's dark secrets. And very slow moving. I don't think there's any like real action till about maybe 20 minutes into the movie though, but once it gets going, it's intriguing. It's a drama, so it's not a lot of action, more plot development. Probably about halfway in, that's when it gets really interesting though. But nice little twist. It's not your average horror movie. Again, it's more drama, a little suspenseful though, but it's a it's a good Sunday horror drama watch. So if you like kind of slow paced drama like that, definitely check out You Are Not My Mother. And it's also the whole film is shot over in Ireland. It's an Irish film, but it's in English. My next film is also another Hamilton book pickup. This is a 2022 action adventure drama history thriller war film, Come Out Fighting. This was directed and written by Stephen Luke, produced by Stephen Ardal. This stars Kellen Lutz, Hiram A. Murray, Dolph Lundgren, Michael Jai White, Tyrese Gibson. The plot behind this: in World War II, a squad of U.S. African American soldiers are sent on a rescue mission behind the enemy lines to locate their lost commanding officer and a downed fighter pilot. And not a bad low budget war film. Um, Decent acting. I like Michael J. White. Like Dolph Lundgren, even though he's more of more cameo. Yeah, a decent part in there though. But the highlight were the black soldiers though. Decent storyline, decent amount of action. Again, it's mid to low budget though, so it kind of looks that way. You're not gonna look like Pearl Harbor or any of those major war films though. But for a low budget film though, pretty interesting, decent amount of action, kept me entertained. Come Out Fighting. My next pick is something I watched on Amazon Prime with all them damn commercials. This is a 2020 supernatural thriller film, Spell. This was directed by Mark Tunderai, written by Kurt Wimmer, produced by Gordon Gray. This stars Omari Hardwick, Loretta Devine, John Beasley. The plot behind this: while flying to his father's funeral in rural Appalachia, Kentucky, an intense storm causes Marquise to lose control of the plane carrying himself and his family. He soon awakens wounded, alone, and trapped in Miss Eloise's attic. Um, this kind of has a little elements of Misery and with an overarching theme of voodoo witchcraft, and that type of nature. Um, Little couple gory scenes in there though, but it's more suspenseful, captive horror than supernatural horror though. But still, surprisingly, very entertaining, and liked it pretty much all the way through. So, if you like captivity type horror with a kind of misery, voodoo overtone to it, definitely check out Spell on Amazon Prime. My last pick is physical media. Actually, it's a Kino Lorber pick that I displayed a few weeks ago. This is the 1986 action adventure drama science fiction film Solar Babies. This was directed by Alan Johnson. Very surprised to find out it was produced by Mel Brooks. Yeah, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks. Written by Wallen Green. This stars Richard Jordan, Jamie Gertz, Jason Patrick, Lucas Haas, James LaGrasse, Claude Brooks, Peter Louise, Down DeLuise' son, if you're familiar with 21 Jump Street, the original series. Peter I think it's Kawanko. I believe he's one of the Power Rangers. Um, Adrian Pastar, Sarah Douglas, Charles Durning, Frank Converse. Those are pretty much the major names. The plot behind this: in a future in which most water has disappeared from the earth, we find a group of children, mostly teenagers, who are living in an orphanage run by a dystopic ruler of the new earth. The group in question plans a hockey-based game on their roller skates, and it's quite good. It has given them a unity that transcends the attempts to bring them to heel by the government. And this is very cheesy 80s teenager sci-fi. It's kind of like Road Warriors for children. Instead of looking for gasoline, they're looking for water. So very quirky, very kind of corny though. But if you like 80s entertainment, which I do, I'm kind of a youth of that decade, of that era, you'll definitely have to have Solar Babies to your 80s collection. Now, that's what I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my pickup here from Pawn Max. Have a couple of Shout Factories, a French version of a Warner Brothers thriller, my 3D pick for the week, as well as my Kino Classic pick. Got some bangers in here. Let me get these situated, and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. I'm going to kick it off with what I picked up at, I think it's Pawn Max. Yeah, Pawn Max here. Disney's Oliver and Company, still in the wrapper. I believe I saw this years ago. I don't remember though. But I love my Disney animated movies. Just like Disney taking over everything. Disney's Oliver and Company. Have the Blu-ray. Have the DVD and the Blu-ray. There's no more Disney Movie Club, so these rewards are probably worthless here. Oliver and Company. And for this, I paid a whopping $1.86. So that's what I picked at the pawn shop. Next, I kind of wish I would have waited though. I paid about the same thing. They have this available at Hamilton Book, maybe $15, something like that. Andy Garcia, Uma Thurman, Jennifer 8. This is like a thriller movie. I haven't seen this in a minute. Interesting. Paramount and Warner Brothers. Interesting. Jennifer 8. Next, another Christopher Walken movie. I believe this is based on a national bestseller. I think this is based on true life, I believe. This is an alien encounter. It's a Shout Factory release. Scream Factory release. Communion. The very cool artwork on the back. Next, another Scream Factory release. Scream or Shout? Scream Factory release. Fire in the Sky, also based on a true story, also based on alien abduction. Very cool movie too. You can go on the internet, see interviews from the guy, Travis Walton. Nice artwork on the back. Fire in the Sky. Now we have my Kino Lorber Classic pick for the week. The Blues Under the Skin, featuring Buddy Guy, B.B. King, Walter Fury Lewis, and a barrage of other blues. This is interesting. It's actually a French film, and it seemed like to give a French perspective on American blues, which overall didn't seem too favorable if you watch it though, but it did have some highlights with B.B. King. He is just ripping the guitar on this documentary / drama, The Blues Under the Skin. And my 3D pick for the week, Captain America Brave New World. This is the Japanese Disney import, which always costs an arm and a leg. That's why I'm always probably one of the last people to get these, because I always wait till they drop down in price. If you wait a few months, they'll drop down $10, $20, $30 in price. You just have to be patient. But we have the Blu-ray, the 4K, and the 3D. And this is my pawn shop internet pickup for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the plastic from the art and the disc so I can make room for all these movies. A couple of these might actually make the shelf, so let me get these situated and get you good people on your way. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in communion, L is in love and basketball, Z is in zero tolerance. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. Not a huge pickup this week, but it's not the quantity, it's the quality. If you made this far on the video, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up. Make sure you share the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you check out my Saturday collection video. Same place, same time. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.